Welcome to Magnetic Mind Hacks. If your life feels scattered right now, if your mind feels pulled in too many directions, if you keep saying you want change, but your focus keeps getting hijacked by fear, stress, doubt, distractions, or old patterns, then this video is for you. Because today on Magnetic Mind Hacks, we are talking about the power of 2% and how taking control of one small part of your day can begin changing the direction of your entire reality. Because here's the truth: what you focus on expands. And if you don't choose your focus consciously, your old programming will choose it for you. Fear will choose it. Stress will choose it. Distraction will choose it. Other people's energy will choose it. Old emotions will choose it. And survival patterns will choose it. But when you begin choosing your focus point on purpose, you begin taking control of your reality from the inside out. Welcome. Welcome to Magnetic Mind Hacks. This channel is for mind rewiring, subconscious reprogramming, identity transformation, manifestation, emotional mastery, spiritual alignment, and becoming the conscious creator of your life. In the last video, we talked about the 80-20 trap, the idea that manifestation is not 80% action and 20% energy, it is the other way around. To become a master manifester, you focus 80% on your mindset, energy, belief system, self-concept, identity, emotions, and inner alignment, and 20% on your actions. That does not mean action does not matter. It means action works better when your inner world is leading it. Today, we're taking that truth one step deeper. Because if 80% of manifestation is the inner game, then you must learn how to direct your inner game. And the way you direct it is through focus. Your focus is one of the most powerful creative tools you have, because your focus tells your mind what matters. Your focus tells your emotions what to amplify. Your focus tells your nervous system what to prepare for. Your focus tells your subconscious mind what to search for. And your focus tells your actions where to go. Your focus tells your reality what instructions you are repeatedly giving it. So when your focus is scattered, your energy becomes scattered. Your energy is scattered. And when your energy is scattered, your actions become inconsistent. And when your actions are inconsistent, your results become unclear. And this is why so many people feel like they're trying but not truly transforming. They're giving energy to too many realities at once. One part of them is focused on abundance. Another part is focused on fear. And one part is focused on love. Another part is focused on rejection. One part is focused on purpose. Another part is focused on survival. And one part is focused on healing, while another part is rehearsing the wound. And this creates mixed instructions. So the mind hack today is simple. Choose your focus point, because your focus point becomes the place where your energy begins to gather. And when your energy gathers, your power returns. So what is the power of 2%? Let's talk about it. The power of 2% is the idea that you don't need to control your whole life at once. You begin by taking control of a small, intentional portion of your day. 2% of your day is about 29 minutes. That is not the whole day. That is not a massive routine. That is not an overwhelming life overhaul. That is a sacred, daily focus window. A small portion of time where you stop letting the world program you and you consciously program yourself. For that 2%, you choose your focus. You choose your identity. You choose your emotional state. You choose what you are becoming. You choose the area of your life you are transforming. And then you take one aligned action from that focus. This is how small daily focus becomes daily and reality control. Not control in the sense of forcing everything, but control in the sense of becoming intentional with your own mind, energy, identity, choices, and creative direction. This is how the 2% connects to the 80-20 model. So the 80% is the inner game. Your mindset, your energy, your belief system, your identity, your self-concept, your spiritual alignment, your relationship with receiving, your expectation of life. And the 20% is the action, the step, the message, the habit, the decision, the post, the conversation, the application, the follow through, the movement in your life. But the 2% is your daily focus portal. It is the moment where you deliberately align the 80% before you move into the 20%. Because most people wake up and immediately give their focus away. They check messages, they check problems, they check notifications, they check what other people need. They check what is wrong, they check what is missing, they check what has not happened yet, even. And without realizing it, they allow the outside world to become the first programmer of their inner world. But the master manifester begins differently. The master manifester asks, what am I committed to focusing on? What reality am I feeding today? What identity am I choosing today? What area of my life is receiving my conscious creative energy today? And that is the power of the 2%. The 9 areas of life. Now, to make this practical, we are going to work with the 9 areas of your life. These are health, wealth, relationships, mindset, emotions, purpose, passion, contribution, and spirituality. These 9 areas give you a map because sometimes people say, I want my life to change, but that is too broad. Your mind needs direction. Your energy needs direction. Your action needs direction. So go instead by saying, instead of saying, I want everything to be different, you choose a focus point, right? Maybe your focus point is health. Maybe your focus point is wealth. Maybe your focus point is relationships. Maybe your focus point is mindset. Maybe your focus point is emotions. Maybe your focus point is purpose. Maybe your focus point is passion. Maybe your focus point is contribution. Maybe your focus point is spirituality. None of these are separate from your life. They all affect each other. But for the purpose of this mind hack, you choose one. Because scattered focus creates scattered power. Precise focus creates directed power. Questions before the mind hack. Before we do the mind hack, ask yourself 3 questions. What are you committed to during this quest? Not what do you actually want, not what sounds nice, not what would be convenient. What are you committed to? Seeing transform, seeing mold in your life. Because commitment gives you focus, authority. And it gives you the kind of focused authority that gives your focus the authority to really expand into concretize reality in your world. So number 2 question is, what is your focus point in life right now? Out of the 9 areas, health, wealth, relationships, mindset, emotions, purpose, passion, contribution, and spirituality, which area is calling for your conscious attention right now? Question 3, how will you commit yourself to integrating the 80% into your life? In other words, how will you stop only focusing on outer action and begin working with your mindset, emotions, energy, identity, beliefs, and inner alignment every day, right? Because if the 80% is the inner game, then the inner game cannot be something you only think about occasionally. It has to become a way of living. The magnetic mind hack for today is to choose one focus point from the 9 areas of life above. Then, for 2% of your day, give that focus point your full conscious attention. That is about 29 minutes, about a 30-minute period. During that time, do 3 things. First, align with your mindset. Ask yourself, what would I believe if this area of my life was already improving? Second, align your identity. Ask yourself, who am I becoming in this area of my life? And third, take one aligned action and ask yourself, what is one practical step I can take today that matches the new identity? That is it, you guys. Mindset, identity, action. That is the 2% practice. You're not trying to fix your whole life at once. You are teaching your reality that your focus has changed. Example, health. If your focus point is health, your mindset question might be, what would I believe if my body was worthy of care, consistency, rest, nourishment, and respect? Your identity statement might be, I am becoming someone who honors my body as part of my transformation. Your aligned action might be, drink water and stretch, prepare a nourishing meal, go for a walk, rest without guilt, regulate your nervous system. Take one action that proves your new focus is real, not from shame, not from punishment, not from pressure, not from identity. And a new example would be for wealth. If your focus point is wealth, your mindset question might be, what would I believe if money was allowed to support my purpose, peace, freedom, and contribution? Your identity statement might be, I am becoming someone who can receive, manage, create, and sustain prosperity. Your aligned action might be, review your finances, create an offer, post your service, and ultimately send a follow-up message while you organize your money and learn a skill. So take one practical step that matches prosperity instead of fear, right? Example in relationships, if your focus point is relationships, your mindset question might be, what would I believe if healthy love, honest connection, and mutual respect were available to me? Your identity statement might be, I'm becoming someone who gives and receives love without abandoning myself. Your aligned action might be, I am becoming someone who gives and receives love in a way that communicates honestly, sets boundaries, and reaches out with kindness. So these are your new aligned actions in relationships, right? Your new aligned action is to communicate honestly, set boundaries, and reach out with kindness. So stop chasing, stop overgiving, stop over explaining, and choose self respect, right? Make one relational choice from the identity of healthy love. The example for purpose is, if your focus point is purpose, okay, your mindset question might be, what would I believe if my gifts were needed, valuable, and meant to be expressed? Your identity statement might be, I'm becoming someone who allows my purpose to move through me consistently, right? So you can write the idea, but ultimately the aligned actions might be, write the idea, record the video, share the message, create the outline, right? Do the thing. Take one small step that makes your purpose visible. The core truth, the power of 2% is not about doing something small because your dream is small. It's about doing something focused because your dream is important. As are you. Small focus repeated consistently becomes transformation. So 2% of your day can redirect the other 98% and ultimately transform your life in a matter of weeks. Because when you use that 2% to align your inner world, you stop moving through the day as a victim of old programming. You begin moving through the day as a conscious creator. And over time, your focus starts changing. What you notice, what you choose, what you expect, and what you allow, what you create, and what you become. Today's action step is this: write down the 9 areas of life: health, wealth, relationships, mindset, emotions, purpose, passion, contribution, or spirituality. Then circle one, or write them all down, then circle one. Okay? Just one. You're only circling one. And that's the one that you want to focus on. So that is your focus point for today. Then answer these 3 questions. What am I committed to during this quest or during this exercise? What is my focus point in life right now? And how will I integrate the 80% inner game into my life today? After that, set aside your 2% focus window, about 29 minutes, and use that time to align your mindset, choose your identity, regulate your energy, and take one aligned action. That is how you begin to take control of your reality today. So you do not have to change your whole life in one day. But you do have to stop giving your focus away unconsciously, because what you focus on expands. And when you choose your focus point, you begin choosing the reality you are feeding. So today, ask yourself, what am I giving my energy to? What am I expanding with my attention? And what am I committed to creating now? Because when you master your focus, you begin mastering your manifestation. When you master your inner game, your actions become more powerful. And when you commit even 2% of your day to becoming conscious, the rest of your life begins receiving new instructions. Welcome to the rewiring. Welcome to Magnetic Mind Hacks.